A favorite skillet dish made with fragrant seasoning, onion, tomato, and a nutty long grain rice. Super tasty, goes with everything. Time to make an easy and tasty Spanish rice skillet. This recipe is a total keeper. It's easy to prepare, and once it's bubbling away in the skillet, we're simply going to cover, reduce to simmer, walk away, come back 20 minutes later, fluff, and serve. Here's how to make it. You'll need 1.5 cups of long grain rice. Today we're using Thai home mali rice. It's a jasmine rice famous for its nutty flavor and fragrance. Rinse the rice a few times in cool water to remove the starch, then set it aside. Next, before we make the dish, we need to make a SAZON, which is a blend of seasoning used in both Mexican and Spanish cuisine. Into a small bowl, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, half a teaspoon turmeric, half a teaspoon garlic powder, half a teaspoon ground coriander, half a teaspoon black pepper, you can add more to taste, and then let's spice it up with a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Stir the spices and salt together, set them to the side. Now we're heading over to stovetop. You're gonna need a large skillet and a lid. Bring the skillet to temperature on stovetop over medium heat. Add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. As soon as the oil is shimmering, we're adding 1 small yellow onion. It's finely diced. Stir it about in the pan. We're going to cook the onion until it's soft and translucent. Next, we add 3 cloves of garlic. The garlic is minced. Stir the garlic about in the pan. It's going to get soft and very fragrant. Next step, we're going to add the rice to the pan. We're going to stir it about in the pan. It's going to get golden and toasty, and it's going to release a beautiful nutty flavor. Here we go. The rice goes into the skillet. Toast away. And just like that, this dish is almost done. Now we're going to add that seasoning mix, stir it in. Then we're adding half a cup of crushed tomatoes, stir some more. Finally, 2 cups of vegetable broth. Although we crafted this recipe with vegetarians in mind, feel free to swap that veg broth with something like chicken stock if you're a meat eater. We're going to increase the temperature on the stove just a little bit to bring everything to a boil. Once it does boil, we're going to cover, reduce to simmer, and cook for 18 to 20 minutes. Feel free to check maybe at the 15-minute mark, and we don't want your rice to be overdone. Last few steps. Transfer the skillet over to your workstation. Lift the lid. You can see the little tiny grains of rice practically standing on end. This is perfect. Watch this trick though. I'm taking a clean dishcloth, place the lid on top, gather it up, and then return it to the skillet. This little trick is going to remove all the excess moisture from the rice. It ensures a fluffy finished product. So now lid comes away. You can see as I take the fork, there is no sticking to the pan. There is no burnt rice. Everything is gorgeous and fluffy. Let's hear it for a garnish. You can use freshly chopped cilantro or freshly chopped flat leaf parsley. Then let me spoon this over to a side plate so you can see how absolutely perfect this rice dish turns out each and every time. Know what else is perfect? The fact that the full recipe is up at weekendatthecottage.com. When you're visiting our website, please subscribe to it. Look for this video on our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it as well. And then finally, when rice is this nice, take a picture of it. Post it using hashtag weekendatthecottage on your favorite socials like Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. Spanish skillet rice. I gotta tell you, friends, this is pretty perfect. Over to you. Enjoy. Oh, so good. Wait till you try this. Beauty.